Every day when we come home, we have to do this. Every time we go outside to take out the garbage, every time we try to go to bed at night, we have to keep it like this so nobody can kick in the door.
Okay. All right. So I know I addressed this before, the whole illegal immigrant thing, but now I kind of want to come with it from a different angle to bring more, you know, more clarification on it, more insight on it. So, of course, you have a big influx of illegal immigrants entering into the U.S. Intentionally. You have government actually funding and giving resources to these people to come to the actual country. So you have a mass population of them, millions, tens of millions, I believe 10, 15, 20 million in almost 1 year. You can look it up. But let's do a history lesson. Let's think about American history, African American history. When they so-called freed the slaves, right? Whether you believe it or not, when they let them off the plantation, the fields, picking cotton and things like that. Well, a lot of slaves were being freed from these plantations. You had an influx of immigrants, right? You had a lot of poor Eastern Europeans, poor Eastern Europeans coming from places, Polish. You had what, Italians, you had Irish, you had a lot of those people coming to America for what, opportunity. Uh, so, what would you create if you had an influx of immigrants coming to America to a different demographic of people? You had the African American slaves, and you had the influx of poor Eastern European people coming to the country for opportunity. You had conflict, meaning conflict between those two demographic of people, the African Americans and those poor European people, which you have a lot of racial wars or race riots going on around those times, which you're gonna see, and I'm gonna make it make sense in a second. But what you're gonna see, so remember two things: conflict and opportunity. Conflict, which will be the racial wars between these two demographic of people, the Venezuelans and the actual American people, particularly black people, because that's where they're being placed in a lot of these urban communities. And you will have opportunity for those Venezuelans because a lot of them are coming from poor situations and a lot of them are coming from prisons at that. So, and you will have a lack of opportunity for who? The black people. Pay attention. Conflict and opportunity.